Today we're going to be looking at this Grandstand STAR FORCE game. Get some batteries in it and see what it does. Right. And power's already on. And nothing. Okay. So it's the very same kind of system. We've got one of these transformers, a couple of capacitors, a couple of diodes. First things first, I think we'll clean up this because these are always a bit mucky. So I'll just put some IPA on. This just saves us doing this later. So the transistor is here. And there's another one in front of it. So let's just check those two, see what we get. We're on diode mode. 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.7. Maybe they're okay. Given how often that transistor is faulty, I think we'll take it out anyway. And we'll have a quick look at it. We could put it in the tester and see what we get and just validate that it is okay. This is a D471. Okay, so we'll just let's try it again. Okay, it doesn't like that. Okay, let's install a new transistor. Okay. Right, here goes. Nothing. Well, the transistor is not getting hot. Let's check the transformer. 0, 0, 0, 5.7, 5.7, 0, 0, 0, 0. So I think that one should be 0 because it looks like it comes from here. This one comes from there. This one comes from here, which is 5.7. So looking at this one here, this goes to the screen. So this is from here. Here. So that should have a voltage on it, probably a negative voltage, but it doesn't. So this is suspect initially. So at the moment it's looking like these voltages are inputs to here. We don't have the voltage for the display. So we're not getting anything. So quite possibly this CPU is not getting anything either. So I'm not seeing anything on the inputs there. There's no voltage going into there at all. Look what we have here. It is another one. Now this one is fully working. So I'm going to use this one to try and troubleshoot this one. So if we power this one up, and you can see that. Yeah, so that's so you can see that that one's working. Okay, so what I think we'll do is we'll open up both of these. We'll get the transformer out of this one and put it into here rather than the other way around, because if there's something wrong with this one and it blows the transformer, then we've got two games that don't work. So let's get it, put it in here, and then the best case scenario is this still works, and then we know the transformer is good. The worst case is it doesn't work, and then we know that our conclusion was right, that the transformer is faulty for this. So I'll quickly take them apart and then we'll do the desoldering. Okay, and here we are. So we'll take this one off first, then we'll take this one off and swap it over, and let's see what we get. Okay, that's that one. What we should do is we should actually test the voltages on this before we take it off. Okay. Let's put that down gently. So, starting at the top, 0, 0, 0, 5.6, minus 25, minus 25, 0, minus 25, minus 25, 0. So minus 25 seems to be the voltage. We're still going. Let's power off. Okay, let's take this out. Okay, that's that one out. Now let's put this one in the right way. Okay, so the arrow is pointing to the arrow. Let's solder it in. Okay, the moment of truth. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Let's just check the voltages. Zero, 0, 5, 5, 6, 6, minus 30, 0, I wonder if that's the problem. Minus 30, minus 30, minus 30. Okay. I think we should take this out. The sum total of our achievement so far is we know that this is faulty and then we need to get another one. Okay, so we have a little issue with this one in that one of the legs has come off. So just focus in, let's zoom in a bit. So as you can see, I don't know how much of a problem that's going to be. Do we just need to solder those two wires together because this pin isn't used? Yes. Great. So soldering that one bit did the trick. So actually this that's in the other one is working fine. I'm going to put this back in and then we'll order up a bit for that, and in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, we'll refix this. Right, the next thing we'll do is we'll take out this bit here. Right, I'm beginning to suspect that it might be this CPU. CPUs on this thing do pretty much everything. We've put in the known working 471. We know that the C945 works because we took it out and checked it. We know that the power is getting into the transformer and is getting to the display. We've checked all the diodes and they seem fine. So yeah, the one thing that I still need to do is put in some of the new transistors from here. So we've taken that one from there, put it there, and it didn't work. And now I have the new one, which we shall test. There we are. So let's put this one into here. Okay, let's put the batteries back in, and then we're testing both the transistor and the sound. There we are. Okay, so that's good. So we know the speaker works there as well. So I think we're left with either it being the screen or the CPU, but there's no way to know which one it is unless we go for it. So let's start by taking the CPU out of the faulty unit, and we'll try it in the working unit. It's going to be really difficult to show you this, but let's see if we can do. And out it comes. And that looks like a good clean removal. What we're going to do is we're just going to put a little question mark on it. I know you can't probably see that, but a little question mark on it so that we know that that is the suspect one. The working one. Okay, so let's take the batteries out. Right, so what we'll do is we'll take this one off, we'll put this one in, and then we'll see if it doesn't work. Then we know that it's this at fault. See, just that little bit of solder there was stopping it coming out. Okay, that's the good one. Okay, so we're going to take this one, which is the suspect one, put it into the working board and see what we get. There's not a lot of room here. I'll get some power going. Now, if this works, this means that the CPU is actually good. I have my suspicions that this is going to prove that the CPU is the fault. But I've been wrong many times before. Okay, sound on. Moment of truth. There we go. So the soldering is fine. Everything is fine. It is, in fact, the CPU that I've just put in there that doesn't work. So if we put this one into the other one, which we're going to have to do anyway because I want to have at least one working game, it's pulling 0.1 of an amp, but clearly nothing doing. Okay, the only thing is we don't know if the screen works in the other one. So what we'll do is we'll take this off. Let's bring in this one. In terms of the unit itself, this one is actually got a better shell on it. So this CPU in here. Right, looks good. I'm really hoping this powers up now, because if it doesn't, then, well, either the screen is faulty or something else. Right, as soon as I plug this on, we should hopefully see some life. Well, there we are. So the CPU in this one has failed, which is unusual. You don't often see that. But yeah, unfortunately on this occasion, this one's going to have to become part. At least we know the transformer's good, the screen's good, but the CPU is not. Right, we'll put them back together again and then we'll finish up the video. Right, okay, here we go. We've got the two units all put back together again. Now, this is now the working one, and this is now the faulty one. And as we showed, the CPU was definitely the source of the problem. Turn the light off here and see if that makes it any easier to see. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, Quite unusual because I wouldn't have expected the CPU to fail, but as we've proven, it has. So that's it for today. Don't forget to give it a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you wish to do so, and thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.